Welcome back to 843 TV. If you haven't been to an event in the old village of Port Royal, you're missing something. It's a really good time, and we've got a lot of events coming up, Tom. Obviously, spring and summer. The weather's getting nicer. People come out and enjoy themselves. Let's start April 16th, the 13th annual Soft Shell Crab Festival.
The 13th annual Soft Shell Crab. So if you like your soft shells, come on down to Paris Ave. There's going to be plenty of vendors serving up all types of prepared soft shell crabs, from fried to you name it. They also have 3 live bands scheduled to be gone all day. The Bull Grapes is one.
They're good.
Shark Rodeo Band and Bootless.
Oh yeah, I know Bootless.
So, you know, the event is free. Just come and eat. The Buford Classic Car Club is also going to have a show right alongside the festival, so there's going to be 80 to 90 classic cars that people can come and see, so that's great too. Free parking. There's no charge for parking in Port Royal, so you know the event's free. And also there's going to be an exhibit with a tank of soft-shell crabs that will show people how these crabs molt and become the delicacies that people like about them.
That's right. It's like a one part of the year, every year, right around the springtime when they change.
That's correct.
When
they're
available.
actually currently, right now, I understand they are in that stage, so it's probably just about right for the Soft Shell Crab Festival.
Catch them while you can.
That's right. There'll also be a kids zone going on, so
Very nice.
Plenty of activities. Tux the Clown will be there, and the Rotary Club will having their crab race at 4 p.m. You can adopt the crab and get some great prizes if your crab crosses the finish line first. And Ova wanted me to mention that as they've taken up a policy, please leave your dogs home, no
Leave the
pets.
animals at home.
And
Leave the animals at home.
everybody enjoys it a little bit better, even the pets, when they're not there with that type of crowd.
Yeah, especially with kids running around.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So we're looking to have a great time. Hopefully, good weather. Come on down and enjoy the soft shells.
And that's a Saturday, April 16th.
Saturday, April 16th, from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay, and that's something that you don't want to miss. Let's move on. The birds right behind us are going to celebrate a birthday in May.
That's right. We started this a few years ago. As the rookery progresses, it turns into a roost. Then, after the birds crack out of their shells, and we celebrate with a bird birthday party. Fripp Autobahn Club will be here. They give tours of the wetlands and describe the birds and amphibians that you see in the water. There'll be a birthday cake. Port Royal Elementary School, the students there usually do some bird drawings that are displayed along the walkways, so that's nice too. And that's April 14th and be starting around mid-morning, 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Okay, and that's big for the kids, right? There's like a scavenger hunt and stuff.
Yep, it's a great family event.
Absolutely.
Come on out. Usually there's kazoos. We can give out kazoos and do happy birthday to the birds on kazoos.
Happy birthday to the birds.
That's a good thing.
All right,
It's a good thing.
And now this is something that I'm particularly excited about. There's the Santa Elena Foundation has really gained a lot of steam, promoting the Charles Fort site over on Paris Island as the first European settlement in the United States, in the modern day United States. And they're going to help promote that with a visit from a Spanish galleon. Is that right?
That's correct. Yeah, they've arranged for the El Galleon, which is a replica 500-ton Spanish galleon, which was typical of the period when Pedro Menendez would have come over here to visit. It was actually down in Savannah last summer, I believe.
Okay.
And it will be here docked at the Port Royal Shrimp Docks for approximately a week and a half, April 22nd to May 2nd, and available for visits between 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. each day.
Okay, and that's really cool. They're going to kind of retrace the route. Is that right? I mean, they're going to kind of come through the waters that Pedro Menendez theoretically could have come through.
It'll come up through Port Royal Sound and right up in where they would have seen where Charles Fort from Jean Riba, where he would have been first. And it'll come all the way up the Sound up into Battery Creek.
Very cool. So history and nautical buffs alike will enjoy that one.
Be here. It'll be quite a little sight to come over the Bell Bridge there on 802 and see that ship sitting there in the water where the shrimp boats are.
Absolutely.
It's going to tower over them all.
Very cool. And now, one of my favorite series is the street music series, and that is so cool. It's right here on Paris Avenue. Is it what nights of the week is that on?
It's a Saturday night.
Saturday nights.
What time are we starting that?
We always start later in the spring,
Right,
6:30.
later. So it's 6:30. May 14th is the first date, first Saturday, and it's Phil Wiggins and the Chesapeake Sheiks. That's a mouthful.
Yes, it is.
But April 22nd is Angela Easterling, who has been with us before, so she's a repeat band coming back. June 11th is Randall Bramlett Band, and June 25th is the Delta Generators. The 4 shows are free to the public. Just come on down with your, bring a cooler, bring a chair, sit down and enjoy the music right in the middle of the street. Usually Historic Port Royal Foundation will be selling beer and wine, so if you want to purchase it locally, you can do that. And they usually have popcorn and sometimes hot dogs available too for nominal fee, very, very inexpensive, but it's great to party in the middle of Paris Ave.
Absolutely.
It's a fabulous time. Sometimes we get conga lines going up and down the middle of the street.
Nice.
So it's a great time. Always a great time.
So if you're looking for something to do on a Saturday night in the spring, summer, free music, free concerts right on Paris Avenue. Bring your chair, bring some beer, bring something to eat. Come say hello to your neighbors.
Absolutely. And one thing I want to mention is that people can get up-to-date information each week. The town, Joe Lee used to do an email to a group of residents for his 10 years that he served on office, and we've taken it over. The town has taken that over and developed a weekly newsletter to keep people up to date as to what's going on this week in Port Royal and what are future events coming on. So people can get on that list to get those newsletters by sending an email to newsportroyal, all one word, at portroyal.org, and just ask to be added to the list, and you'll get a weekly update as to what's going on in Port Royal.
Fantastic. We'll include that email on our screen. Sam, Van, Tom, thank you very much for joining us today. And thank you for watching 843 TV, where communities